Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Sarah Steffen in my office, Infinity Wellness and Chiropractic in Central Wisconsin. Today we're talking about a few new products, things that I have just been alerted to or educated about that I'm really excited to try. So I figured what I'd do is I would take you along for the ride and tell you why we're giving these things a spin to see how they work. So the first one that I'm going to go through, I've got two supplements and I've got a few other random things, right? So supplements, that's no new thing for me to try a supplement. However, this one I'm really kind of excited about. And that is the one that's right in front of me here. This is the OptiCleanse GHI Light. This is a powder that you mix in with water and you drink. My goal for this one is to do it once or twice a week. Now, what the heck is this? This is a cleanse. So a lot of times people will try to do cleanses that, or maybe you've just heard of them and you have no desire to do them because sometimes they can be really hard. So a liver cleanse, whether it's a 7-day cleanse or 10 or 14 or 21 days, sometimes 30-day cleanses, right? Some of them are really hard. It's like, nothing but water and, white rice and like some protein or something. I've done them. You can feel absolutely fantastic afterwards. And at the same time, they're really not achievable for most people because they're just difficult, right? You have to be able to plan. You can't eat just whatever you want to eat. You have to be able to sustain the cleanse for the length of the time that you're supposed to get the benefits, right? So this, on the other hand, this OptiCleanse GHI Light from Zymogen, it comes in both a chocolate and a vanilla flavor. The point of this one is to be able to intermittently add this in so that you can help the liver by helping it digest and cleanse itself on a not so stringent basis. So again, my rep was talking about how he does this twice a week and he adds it in as an extra support for the liver. What I figured I'd do is I'd read some of the doctor's pamphlet on this GHI Light just because it was really, really fascinating to me. So the reason this product can be so good is because persistent bioaccumulative toxicants originate from various industrial, agriculture practices and processes. The toxins linger in soil, air, water, and dust for long periods and can be inhaled into the lungs, absorbed via the skin, or consumed through the food chain. Additionally, over 10,000 chemicals are allowed in the U.S. food products. Some of these chemicals are direct additives, like food colorings, preservatives, that kind of thing, while others are indirect additives that contaminate food during processing, storage, and packaging. So the exposure to and accumulation of such toxicants within the body pose significant health risks to humans, including endocrine, so our hormones, neurological effects, immune system dysfunctions, and cell cycle disturbances. So this product, like I said, taken on a semi-regular basis, once or twice a week, adding it in can help give that liver a little bit extra boost in terms of detoxification. So I'm not going to go into a whole lot of the liver detoxification process, but there's a phase 1 and a phase 2 liver detoxification. So you want to be able to support both of them. So if you're doing a traditional 10 or 14 or 21 day cleanse, many times you're taking a meal replacement supplement, and then you also have a course of different supplements meant specifically to target that liver and help it cleanse itself over the course of that time, right? Now, in this product, there are a few ingredients that I really wanted to highlight. One is rutin, R-U-T-I-N. I have never heard of rutin. So rutin, a prominent bioflavonoid, also known as vitamin P, who knew, or rutoside, has demonstrated diverse biological activities related primarily to its high free radical scavenging activity and antioxidant capacity. Rutin has also demonstrated metal chelating action, which involves the formation of complexes with metal ions, like think lead, mercury, aluminum, right? Things we do not want in our body. A process crucial for preventing free radical generation that can harm essential biomolecules. So that chelation can help get that stuff out, right? So rutin, that's one thing that's in this. I mean, there's a whole lot of really great ingredients. Turmeric, I wanted to highlight this one because turmeric is really, it's been around for a really long time. It's been around for nearly 2,500 years and originated from the Vedic cultures in India And they have active compounds within turmeric responsible for its vibrant color and host of its biological activities. The roles of turmeric or curcuminoids are in digestive support, the growth of beneficial gut flora, healthy bowel transit time, and detoxification enzyme activities. So kind of cool there. And one of my favorite ingredients, this has N-acetylcysteine, NAC. And NAC is a form of the amino acid cysteine, which the liver uses to synthesize the antioxidant glutathione. Glutathione is your body's master antioxidant. So really cool that you're going to be able to increase the glutathione levels through the use of NAC with this OptiCleanse. So the glutathione is a major phase 2 conjugated constituent, whereas glutathione S transferases, really kind of fancy now, attached to a glutathione group to a phase 1 biotransformed metabolite to enable excretion. So the N-acetylcysteine, fantastic for turning it into glutathione, but then also helps get it out of the body. So this is something really excited to start using. I got both the vanilla and the chocolate to see which flavor was better, right? Another product, this one's not quite as technical, are these mosquito repellent stickers. These are, first of all, they're cute. So kids love them. Like the boys are always like, give me the, whatever. I mean, there's smiley faces. They have a little bit of a smell to them, but not much. And they're just fun. I mean, Buzz Patch, just fun faces on them. And so it makes it kind of a fun thing for the kids to put on their clothes. Adults can use these as well, but there is some sort of chemical in these stickers that repels the mosquitoes. So can you use just one? Yeah. Should you use more than that? Yes, probably. You put one, in different places to help repel the mosquitoes. But I like this because you're not spraying yourself. You're not using an aerosol. So they're really pretty cool. And it seems like they work pretty well. We have had horrible mosquitoes this year. So using these has been a game changer for the kids. So the active ingredient is citronella oil, right? So that's why it smells a little, but not much. So get these on Amazon. Those are really cool. Actually, I'll link them in the show notes below. Another thing that I'm really excited about is another Zymogen product. Also just recently learned about this one. This is Synovic's Relief. And the reason I am really interested in this one is because this one is kind of a replacement to your traditional Advil or ibuprofen. Now, I'm a chiropractor. I am not legally able to tell anyone to take any pharmaceutical drug, whether it's an over-the-counter or not, right? That is not in my licensure, so don't come to me thinking that I'm going to tell you to take Advil. I'm not. First of all, I try to tell people to do things to avoid any medications. However, this is a nutraceutical, so I am excited to carry this on the shelf. This does not have the same impact to the liver that an ibuprofen or an NSAID would, or to the kidneys for that matter. So this I'm really excited about. This bottle, it's a bottle of 40. It's a lot more expensive than you're going to find your ibuprofen, but again, it's a nutraceutical, so it's better, easier on your body. A bottle of 40, which you're supposed to take 2 at a time. If you wake up with a stiff neck or you do something in your shoulder, or you were a weekend warrior and you need something, this is what you would turn to help relieve some of those aches and pains. And so a bottle of 40 of these is like $28, $29. So again, much different price point than a bottle of ibuprofen at your local Walgreens. But in my opinion, worth it. I do want to let everyone know that this is made with sesame seed oil. So if you have a sesame allergy, this is not something you're going to want to take. And last but not least, I don't have these in my possession yet. They are in my Amazon cart. And that's these Go-Go Squeeze Active Packs. I'm really excited for these because my kids love those applesauce squeeze packs. These are slightly bigger than the traditional applesauce squeeze packs, but they have electrolytes in them. So they're fruit blended with electrolytes, cherry, raspberry, and lime, strawberry, pineapple, orange, blueberry, strawberry, and lemon. And so not only do they have some electrolytes, but they also have just vitamins. They have vitamin C, vitamin E. There's some really cool stuff ingredient-wise that I think could be great for, like, let's say you've got a soccer player or a softball or baseball athlete this summer and you're just like go from one field to the next. This would be one of those things that I would throw into the cooler, have ice cold so that your athlete or your kiddo or even yourself can have something that's a little bit healthier on the go and help you stay hydrated and performing at optimal levels. So those are 4 products that I'm really excited to try. I will report back, let you know, especially on the OptiCleanse GHI Light, how I like it. I'm really anticipating good things. And I'm also really excited to get these Go-Go squeezes from my Amazon purchase. So I don't know, maybe you can find them at Walmart. I haven't really looked, but I'll link them in the show notes below as well, because you can obviously buy them on Amazon. So I hope you like this one. Let me know if you want to know more about the products that I'm trying and that I'm finding. Let me know. Be happy to do more videos of this nature. I appreciate you tuning in. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned because I've got new videos that come out every Monday and Thursday.